So what's up guys, welcome back to a new trade recap. Today I'm gonna do the trade recap of today's trades, Monday the 9th of February 2026. So let's get into it. So my bias was kinda bearish because of overall bearish order flow in my opinion, but my draw on liquidity was this 1 hour low. As you can see, we swept that 1 hour low into the 1 hour gap and into the 4 hour gap, holding still within SMT, so I switched my bias to bullish, as well as holding this tiny 1 hour gap, as you can see right here, this tiny one that got held. So that was a nice extra confluence for me to switch my bias to bullish. We swept this low, we got a V-shape inverse right here, but that was just not something I liked at the moment. In hindsight, that was a decent setup, but like ES was way higher, making bearish SMTs in that 30-minute gap. This one right here, this 30-minute gap right here. So that was just kind of hard to take from me. So I skipped that setup, but that was still a nice play. I saw a lot of people taking this for a 1-2 like this, 1-4R. Great setup, but just not for me. I waited for some extra confirmation to the upside, and we got that later in the session. Um, we tapped the 5-minute gap right here. You see the 5-minute gap right there, as well as the CE of the range. Let's mark it out. It's not this CE of the range, but you gotta look at ES and NQ. So I saw ES tapping the CE of the range right here. As you can see, beautifully tapped at the CE. Good reaction out of that. Took my inverse out of that. Little SMT at the bottom as well. 10 a.m. open right there. Nice SMT here as well. Great V shape. Took it on the inverse. Break even was this little high. Targeted a 1-1R. Unfortunate break even. Got stop hunted like here, right here. Got stop hunted right here. Gotta take down the chin. Can't do anything about that. But this was the best setup I think of the month, and this will like this. There is not a better setup than this in my opinion. There's like maybe one scenario, but like that barely happened. So I would say this is the best setup of the month, maybe even of the year. Now that's probably cap, but of the month I would say so. That was a great setup. Took that, got broke even, unfortunate break even. Then we rebalanced a new range right here into the 5-minute OB. This bearish candle is the 5-minute OB. 5-minute gap marked out right there. SMT there, as well as 50% of the range. We made a new range right here, as you can see. Bang, and we tapped that into CE of the range. Took the 5-minute inverse right here. That's like pretty unfortunate because because I wanted to take the 3-minute, but there was a 5-minute gap. Oh, my bad. So I waited for the 5-minute gap as well. Again, unfortunate break even. Got stop hunted by literally 2 ticks, I think it was. Let's mark it out real quick. Yeah, 2 ticks. Crazy work, man. Like, can't do anything about that. As well, targeted a 1-1 to the draw on liquidity up there, as well as Asia high up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Asia high had to go break even at the Asia high as well, but went break even at this internal. Um, Good V-shape, good momentum. That's what I liked. So I played that. Good S&Ts at the low. Targeted a 1-1, but again, unfortunate break even. You can see the break even stop hunt right here. Bang. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate, but gotta live with it. After that, I didn't take anything because, in my opinion, those two were the best setups. This was by far the best setup, this 2-minute inversion, and the 5-minute or 3-minute, whatever you wanna use, was the second best of the day, in my opinion. Thirdly, I would say we had this long right here, but we had some opposing SMTs that I did not like at the moment. So I would say the best setup of the day, second setup of the day, and third setup of the day is right here. Thirdly best. So yeah, I think that will be it, guys. My bias, I switched my bias to bullish. So yeah, my bias was wrong, but I switched it like basically instantly. I was not looking for shorts at all. So yeah, um, after that we just chopped around. I went off at like 11:30 or some 11:20 and went live at 11:30 to show you guys what I took. Yeah, I think that'll be it, guys, and I hope you learned something from the trade recap. I will try to post these more often, but I can't promise anything. I try my best to, but I'm so busy, so we'll see. Yeah, I took 2 trades, 2 break-even longs, 2 amazing setups. I did amazing today, but unfortunate a break-even day. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and that'll be it. See you later.